Hi everyone, Eric here with TaylorTrader.com. Today is Monday, second week of May. It is May 8th, about 1:17 p.m. New York time, Eastern. And what I wanted to do is kind of run through some of the action that I did today. Not that much of a big day in terms of so much movement, although you're looking at this trade right here I'm going to get into. But as far as like position size or anything like that, woke up, wasn't that enthused about the context of the market, kind of some moves that have happened over the past couple of weeks are now kind of hitting trend lines from the higher time frames and all that. Not going to get too much into it as far as the analysis. I know on the free YouTube channel, I promise I'm going to get into that. But I'd rather have that analysis be done on more of like a, kind of like a better setup, at least from my point of view. But let me just get into kind of the charts and what I did. I took two positions today, one in the euro, one in the yen. That's Euro USD and the USD JPY, not the Euro yen, which is also a currency. But anyways, we do have for the last 2 weeks, the yen has been going up. Of course, we broke some weekly prior highs over here, some monthly highs. We are coming into a little bit of a downward sloping downtrend on the weekly, but it looks like we're attempting to break that. So that's kind of what I went through this morning. And going down to my smaller time frame where I execute inside of the room, 6 a.m. is when I start the room. And if I bring that to 6 a.m., I woke up and the yen was trading about down here, where I'm circling here. So the move had already happened kind of down, right? And also keep in mind that there's a downward sloping trend line on the higher time frames that you don't see on the smaller time frames, but of course that doesn't go away. But waking up in the morning, 6 a.m. on my trading, during the trading room hours, we actually had a trend change, right? So let me just bring the execution up while this chart is right here. So here is the yen on a 1 minute chart with the executions on it. So I woke up about 6 a.m. here, as you can see right here, about 7:38 a.m. I actually was selling short to go for a continuation down. So about right here, about 63s, that's where I caught that, and it dropped, and I was able to liquidate on some, took a little bit of profit signaled by that green little dot there, but I did not get out of all of my position because I tried to, or at least attempt to let it ride. However, this 30-minute close right here kind of violated my short, which I stopped myself out right here, signaled by that. So my original short play in the yen hit a little bit of a target, got stopped out the remainder. So I took a small loss, which I will show you. And then I flipped, right? I had the signal the other way, continuation. I then flipped on the long side, signaled by these blue arrows long. And then I started to sell out of that long. Actually just recently sold out of another one, 112.99s. So the long is 68 averages up until this point here, and I bought in on these blue arrows down here after I stopped myself out on the short side. And again, on that 30-minute execution chart, you'll see that I went short. I took a little bit of profit here, I didn't know that, and then I had that reversal candle print. I stopped myself out and flipped long on the long side, which happened to work out. Now I will, that's one trade, and I will show you the live account balances and all that. And I also took another trade in the Euro USD. So while that loads, and if I bring that back out, while that's loading, I will show you, for the sake of time, kind of the entries and exits first. I shorted the Euro USD at about 840, looks like 836, 846 shorts, signaled by those pink down arrows. And then of course I buy dips down below, as you see on these blue arrows, taking profit. Still in a tiny bit on this, average fill 48, I have put a stop loss there. I can actually move this to break even. I'll do that live right here on this video here, no big deal. So there's a short, there's a buy to covers. Of course, I'm going to show you the execution inside of the account balance. But real quick, the Euro USD from my analysis and perspective on the weekly chart, we're kind of channeling to the upside. But last week kind of had us closed closer to the upper side of the channel, which kind of signaled me to be careful on the long side. And then as you can see today, it kind of just slapped right down, which is why I was more on the short side. Pretty simply put, remain on the short side. If I bring this chart up together with 30-minute chart on the right and the 1-minute execution chart on the left, again, about 8:40 a.m. Eastern New York time, average fill about 0950s here. If I bring that over to the 30-minute, that brings me here. So I started accumulating here, and then we had that drop, and I was buying the cover, as you can see with these blue lines, and again, still in a little bit here. Now, small size on these, I haven't really had the opportunity to really size up. When I woke up, a lot of these moves had already happened, no big deal. For swing traders, I'm not going to get into that so much right now, especially on a YouTube video. It's probably already going long, and there's not much to show so much. I just wanted to be sure that I'm staying in line with showing everybody the real live account. That $10,000 account, there goes that yen stop out, but then I reversed. Of course, brought that back. The account's up small. I haven't had the opportunity to really size in on anything. This is the second week. I'm coming off of non-farm payrolls last week, so I wasn't pressing on anything. And again, today's Monday. I'm gonna, of course, be patient with the charts. I scalped some trades today. We'll see how that looks for the remainder of the week. But I, of course, am logging everything in the Excel sheet here. And that's pretty much it. So if I bring that account back up, or the trades sold short, bought to cover on the euro on the long side, and then I originally went short, covered some, not, of course, there was orders down here. It never got there, got stopped out, stopped myself out, and then reversed, which always doesn't happen, but ended up working out. Because I got trigger on the other side, so I executed on the other side, and of course I was selling rallies in my favor. So that's that. Again, today is Monday, the 8th of May, and I will stay in tune with, stay in touch with the YouTube channel for further updates on this account. Eric here, TaylorTrader.com.